Hello, this is Card the Journeyman with another Create Mod build tutorial. Last time we built that iron farm, which you can see behind me, but today we're building a gold farm. It works very similarly with a few extra steps, so let's get into this. So of course I'll be listing the cobblestone generator design I got in the description for those of you, or those of whom who want to use it. So let's start by building this thing. Place an item vault like this, 3 blocks, 3 more blocks, and then 3 more. This is a bit expensive, of course, but you should have an iron generator built by then. Which, if you haven't built an iron farm, yes, my brain is working on 100% today. I think you should build the iron farm first. So build the vaults, put glass on either side, then put andesite funnels facing in all over the vault and on one of the glass faces. I'd suggest doing it on the left one because I'm going to do this left to right. And now, I suggest placing trapdoors on the top of the blocks. Then I'm going to grab a building wand just to make this build faster. There we go. Place trapdoors all along this. And don't fall off stuff like I am, because that is not suggested. Then along where the glass is, put glass blocks. And then glass all the way around, covering this glass as well. Then we need water. Get mechanical pumps, make sure they're all facing downwards, so just shift place them, and that will automatically face them in a direction that's away from you. Because if you just place it normally, it'll face up, but you have to crouch place it anyways because you're placing it on trapdoors. There we go. And then, like with this one, put gantry, 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 and then shafts to the end. Then we'll grab a wrench, which I for some reason do not have, and turn 2 of these around. It doesn't matter if you turn these 2 or these 2, it'll have the same effect either way. And then make sure to fill all the pumps in with water. There we go, they've all filled with water. And now place fluid tanks on top. Make sure these are 3x3, then put lava in it. If you're doing this in Creative, you can just right click it, or maybe in older versions of Create, but using the version of Create I am, which is the most recent, you have to use an item drain to put lava in. So might want to grab a water wheel and then hook it up just to do that. So make sure there's lava in each of these. I'm going to flick that back up. And then glue the andesite funnels and trapdoors contraption. And now we'll get work started on the gantry. So place 2 gantries here on the left sides of each of these 2 separate gantry shafts to align with this. If you've done it on the right side, put these gantries on the right side. Or you can just extend this over to each side, but I suggest not doing that because the waste and it kind of make it just overly complicated. Place that block temporarily with a funnel, make sure it's facing outwards. And then you can go in and make sure to replace that back. Then where this brass funnel is going to go, you want 2 andesite funnels facing inwards. Then put any storage here. I'm going to do a barrel. And then 2 oak planks, and then glue this together, and then connect it to this, and there you go. Now grab rotation speed controller, encase shaft, cogwheel, or encase chain drive, sorry, and 2 different sizes of cogwheels. using case train drives like this, vertical gearbox, then under the vertical gearbox a cogwheel to power all the pumps, and then over here a large cogwheel with a rotation speed controller set to 90 or 96. It doesn't matter if it's going clockwise or counterclockwise, it'll have the same result either way. So that is the finished cobblestone generator. Now, doot, doot, doot. Make some shaft or some belts going out of the main storage. And then grab vertical gearboxes. Place a shaft at like right after where the items come out, just to save space. You can have this longer, you can have this shorter, whatever you want for your design. And then on top of each of those, make sure they're each of these gearboxes, make sure they're connected with a shaft. Put a crushing wheel. There we go. Now right here you can either place a vault with a funnel so it can go in and then back out, or what I'm going to do with this design, I'm going to just give it 2 blocks of space, just because, and then I'm going to do another set of crushing wheels. This will crush the gravel into sand. And just making sure when crushing it into sand. Okay, so we have other items we have to get rid of, which I will show how to momentarily. So there we go. This is the finished crushing setup. Now, of course, if you really wanted to save power, you could like somehow have inverse ones going through these, but I don't need that, so I'm just doing this. So place a shaft going from here all the way over here. Mechanical belt. Then let's do case chain drive like this. Put a vault here with funnels on either side. Make sure they go in. And mechanical belt like that. There we go. So let's set this to sand, because all we want coming out of this is sand. Let's grab a smart chute and a filter. And then let's put sand in this filter and click deny list. So everything we do not want will come out of this funnel. And then you've got to grab lava, put lava down here, or if you're putting this to some other creation, you can easily just put the funnel here with what you want to go out and do whatever you want with that. But this is what I'm doing for this. Then place your smart funnel and add in your filter. I'm going to do 2 here just so items are as quickly removed as possible from this, just to keep it quick and simple. Now we will get some tunnels. Tunnels, belts, and shafts are what we need for this next part, as well as glass and soul campfires. I'm going to be using soul campfires, but you can just use soul fire from lighting soul sand on fire. It also works. And then we need encased fans, which I think I have. No, I do not. Encased fans, which I do have in my inventory. Sorry, just checking if it's still recording, because I've had this crash, which is why this part was so quick. And then right as soon as this comes out, just to save space, we're going to place it. I'm going to have this 7 blocks wide. Then, oh no. My apologies. I just crashed, so that's fun. Back to building this, which it reset my inventory back. It seems. But basically, just I'm going to turn off shaders for now. But I'm going to turn them back on later, and they're probably distracting. So just belts along this entire thing, and tunnels. Do not change the settings on these; they'll automatically split, which is what we want them to do. And then we need soul campfires again, and encased fans. Here we go. And we put the soul campfires over here. And just to increase the speed, I'm also going to do it on this other side. And I'm just going to do 4 of them. Then we're going to do another row of tunnels. Then we just set soul sand on their filter slots. There we go. And then you continue this out another 5. And then these ones are just going to have normal water because we're trying to wash these. Yep, we're washing these to produce lots of quartz and a 2% chance at gold. This will not produce as much gold as the iron farm does iron, but at the same time, I'm pretty sure just having this in general is better than nothing. Also, if you don't like all these smoke particles, there is, once again, just lighting soul sand on fire. We're going to put encased fans on each of these, then encased chain drive. Then again on this other side here. And now, just to test if this works, I'm going to get a creative generator, or creative motor. And then I'm going to hook up a spot to power this thing. Vertical gearbox here. Doot, 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 doot. Vertical gearbox here. And just a normal gearbox right here. Okay. So we turn this on, see if it works. It is going in the wrong direction. So we just change the direction. I'm going to have this go at 64 RPM for now. At the end, you put a normal gearbox, and this will automatically have the bulk go the direction we want. And then place a shaft in this belt under the tunnel, if there is not already one, which there seems to be. It's just not moving because... Okay, these are all powered, it's just rendering things that are being done. Then we will want to power this, simply like this, and it should push. No, it seems to be pulling, so we do not want this, so we can just put a gearbox here. And then over here, we should be able to just hook this in. And now they are all going. This is very good. Actually, I'm going to turn shaders back on because it just makes it easier to see where the belts are going, which is very good. Crash time set noon. There we go, that's better lighting. So brass funnels along here. And then we want a filter with soul sand in it. Soul sand. And then we set this to a deny list, so soul sand will not be let in. Yep, deny list, so soul sand is the only item that will not be let out of those. And then water, glass, trapdoors. Just put trapdoors here and over here. And glass to hold the water in, or any other block you would prefer. Then cased fans either side, and then you can just connect them up to the pre-existing chain drives because they're already going in the correct direction to push outwards. And then just simply add water. Just a quick reminder, you do not have to do both sides. I'm doing both sides to make this quicker. It is just an optional thing. Similarly to doing 3 sets of crushing wheels, as I have 2, and the largest cobblestone generator. And now, if we look at what we get from washing soul sand, we get nether quartz as well. So we'll get quartz here and gold ingots, or nuggets. So gold nuggets will be set to come out of these 2, and the rest will be quartz. So extend these all by a block. Let me grab my wrench. and then extend these by an additional block. Set these to come out like this. And then simply get a brass funnel and a basin. If you're using the storage drawers mod, you only have to put this into the compacting storage drawer, which, let me pull it up so you can see one. Compacting drawer. One of these, it automatically compacts the items. It is very good. And then on this side, we'll put a gold ingot. And then we'll grab a mechanical press. Up here, we have shafts, so just chain drive on the other side. Bop, 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 bop. Like that. And then right here, we're going to have our quartz go along. If it turns the basin, just put a funnel over here or something to stop it. Just like a block or something can work. Then back here, you extend this by a block, and then you put a normal gearbox, and it all goes in this direction. Perfect. And then we'll do 2 item vaults. There we go. You can either have these separate or combine them. I'm going to have them separate for now. And a depot. I'm not going to have this automatically compact the quartz as I do not want it to, and this should be everything. So now, oh, I forgot to glue this. Okay, there we go. Then glue this because it crashed. It must have unglued it. There we go. And now, to set it back. Okay, cobblestone is going in. It is getting crushed into sand and other parts, which is going to be burnt. It is then going to be haunted. And then after it is haunted, it is going to be washed. And we got some quartz. Very nice. And then, of course, I'm going to turn this up to maximum speed, just to get it as fast as possible. We're already getting a lot. And then let's just watch until we get some gold. There we go. There was some gold. Oh no. Oh no. I forgot one thing, and that was to make sure to put funnels on the ends of these, or it will all just create a mess. There we go. We got 1 gold nugget, and we got a whole lot of quartz. Most of the time, it's going to take a while. Oh, and sorry, I'm completely focused. You gotta put a shaft there to make sure the gold nuggets actually go in, and there we go. We have over 400 quartz, and we have 2 gold ingots. 3. So this isn't the fastest, but it generates a steady amount, and it's not super complex, and besides, it looks impressive, so there you go. You can talk about that, how impressive it is. This has been The Journeyman with another Create Mod video. Thank you for watching. I do not know what the next video will be. I am up for suggestions, and if there's any farms you would like to see, be it Create or other mods, I will try and cover them. Thank you for watching. This has been The Journeyman, and please like and subscribe. Thank you.